I'll never understand why Apex doesn't do more LTMs. Even if the intention's not to try things they want to put in the game, just do them for fun. Like, people love LTMs in this game. You've had like so many too.
You know, I love when they do that. Where they're like, "Oh, we're gonna test out Evo shields now. Evo shields are like something I can't live without." You know?
Yeah, like, and I think that's a good thing to do, like for sure. But they don't even have to do that. They don't have to have like a plan to keep something in the game. Just try stuff for fun, if anything else. Because
I'm saying like do both. Even do both. Like like it's almost like I wouldn't even mind it being like, oh, it's not an LTM. It's like it's more like a test server. It's like, hey, we're testing out some changes to characters and stuff. So like this would but while also like it's an LTM, but we're also testing out some changes as well. So it's like here's shoddy snipers, right? Like that's the LTM. But like in the but like in the shoddy snipers, we're testing out a new respawn mechanic. You know, like it's like we're like they sneak in like other testing tweaks and stuff in there to like have a good time.
They should low-key do that and not say anything and see if the players react well or not.
Yeah, no, exactly. It'd be kind of sick if they just did it and like see how people react just naturally, right?
Did people have like bad
they
feedback? They
should bring back
Evo
control
shields?
chat. Not really. For the most part, the only bad feedback was the fact that they made it so that when they first released Evo shields, it was like 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
My chat just saying hashtag bring back control. Honestly, Control's pretty cool, but like I think team deathmatch would be better. Like I think like Control's fun, but everyone just goes for kills and it became like pretty annoying real quick.
Keep this though. That's like, so okay, so TDM, right? It usually has like a cap of kills. Like in Call of Duty it was 75. You get 75 kills, you win. But no one person's getting 75 kills. Instead, people would play like actual objective-based modes, like Headquarters. I dropped like 150 kills and 1 death in Nuketown one time. And it's because, and I played like TDM. I didn't play the objective, I played for kills. So my point is like, they could make the BR feel a lot like a deathmatch or team deathmatch if they just fixed the respawn system. But instead, we're playing Dark Souls. You die, you're dead. There's no second chance. There's no gulag. There's no good respawn system. There's nothing. So when folks actually die, they can't play the game. That's why folks play like actual pansies in pubs. That's why pubs is like ranked. There is no difference between each of the game modes. Pubs is just the same as ranked, except there's no reward. And that's where Apex does things wrong.
I think that's the hardest thing for them to do because they obviously like I think everyone is like there's like clearly issues with like how some of the mechanics worked in terms of like how like you know what I mean like in pubs where like half the lobby's already gone and like people just want to go for kills and it's just like this delicate balance where it's like imagine they like fixed respawn things but it worked really really well for ranked but for like pubs it became like this like chaotic mess that just ended up still being the same thing where it's just like okay the whole lobby just is gone after like. Someone dropped like a 40 bomb easily, but like the lobby's still gone in the first like 5 minutes.
I think that's better than what we have now. I think a guaranteed soft fix right now, it's not perfect, is to at least add back second chance with changes. Make it so people can't save second chance until like the final ring closes and they just get revived and they're invulnerable to the storm. They win, right? Disable it in the last ring. And also make it to where maybe they can't respawn with all their stuff and just come back and kill you because you killed them. Because in this game, it takes forever to heal. And or when you kill someone, their death box heals you for a little bit if you're next to it. Like, there are so many games that people can take inspiration from and make changes, but they just don't even try. Like Battle Right, when you killed someone, they would drop heals on their body, like a ring of healing. If you stay there, you get heals. They could try that in pubs. And these changes don't have to be in ranked either. Like, ranked is boring right now, whatever. Keep it boring, I don't care. Pubs should be fun, but it's just not. 100%. Like pubs is whack.
They should definitely like implement stuff just for ranked. Like I love that like for ALGS for example, they like got rid of gold knockdown. They got rid of like things like I don't mind them doing that for ranked too. It's like oh okay in ranked by the way gold knockdown's not a thing or like gold knockdown works differently. Like just something because like in pubs like who cares like gold knockdown's annoying but like it's pubs right like we're just having fun. But like in ranked it's like gold knockdown's annoying and it actually can affect like who wins and it's like really cringe. And it's like. Not a fun way to play the game.
They need to differentiate between both modes. Like ALGS is its own thing, ranked is its own thing, and pubs is its own thing. But instead, it's like now ranked feels like ALGS, and pubs feels like ranked with no reward, except everyone dies in like the first 2 minutes.
All I want is like 6v6 game modes that it doesn't have to be TDM, but you know what I mean, just like Call of Duty game modes, like your basic like TDM, domination, headquarters, freaking. Mm-hmm. Dude, even a capture the flag mode would be kind of hype.
I'd be down with I think capture the flag would be so fun.
Because this is one of the few games where movement is super key, right? So imagine like grappling around like with the flag and stuff and like or having jump pads out. Like you're just playing really smart around things. And they would have to balance obviously like things around that. Like maybe like when you have the flag, you can't use like movement abilities or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Like so it means you can get to the enemy's base real fast. And once whoever holds the flag, they can't use like teleporters or anything, right?
I actually
Like, it's just-
loved Capture the Flag in Overwatch, man. I'm not gonna lie. It was actually a good time.
I do also like Capture the Flag in Overwatch. I like Capture the Flag in most game modes. I think it's just like a fun, because you have this like dynamic where there's people on offense and people on defense, and like a camp, like it's like a war. It's like such a cool little war dynamic that most game modes don't have, where you're like holding a specific place and stuff. Like, I don't know. I always like Capture the Flag in most game modes.
Okay, I agree. The fact they don't do LTMs like often is a throw. Like they could just test solo LTM right now. It doesn't have to be a permanent mode. Just try it for fun.
My favorite idea for an LTM besides solos. I mean, it's not like, it's just the idea of anything go, like a quick play version of this game where you can use as many of the same legends.
Oh, I agree. That'd be sick.
So like triple Gibby, triple Horizon.
It was like total mayhem in like Overwatch, right?
Yeah, or like if you, I guess like, because you could still, some people could still run like a comp of like, you know, 3 people, like of different people. It doesn't matter, right? But it's just it's just called Total Mayhem. But like, I don't want to be like Total Mayhem where you have like unlimited cooldowns and stuff. I just want it since like there's no limit. Like, you have to go in as a trio, and whoever your first person picks, that's what everyone has. So that every team is 3 of one person.
That'd be sick.
Know?
And make it so like when you get kills, you get your ultimate.
Oh my god, it'd be so hype.
See?
Just like imagine all the stupid stuff you could do.
We're just gamers, and we're coming up with way cooler stuff than the devs do, or whoever's in charge does.
Imagine
that's what
every
drives
time
me
you
nuts.
every time you get a kill with Ashe, you have Ashe's like ultimate out, so you just like teleport somewhere else. That'd be funny. That'd be kind of just a fun. That alone would be a crazy game mode. Just like every time you get a kill, you get your ult.
I think that would be pretty neat. I mean, in a sense, that's kind of what Valorant does. After a certain amount of kills, you get your ultimate. With Jet Dash, after a certain amount of kills, you get your passive back.
Yeah.
You know, so like you can use your abilities as much as you want comparatively of how good you are. Not to change the subject here too much, but what happened to Overwatch 2?
It's still happening.
So the beta dropped, and then the beta's gone. The beta will redrop sometime in like a week and a half ish. Hopefully, I get drops again. That'd be hype. But that's basically the only thing that's been going on, is like the beta just is not active again. I think the PvE, once they release the PvE beta, or honestly, once they just release the PvE,
oh my God,
like it's gonna be so fun. I was gonna say, like, isn't it like 4 players, right?
Yeah, should be.
Yeah, oh man, that's gonna be so fun, man.
I'm gonna actually make content for that, because like I loved Overwatch PvE. It was so like bare bones, but I still enjoyed it.
I'm super down, man. I'm gonna go Reinhardt the whole time.
I'm a Orisa main or Zen.